Hello, everyone. Kenneth and Lisa coming to you from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, with another wonderful Team United training and information session. This one is a very exciting subject that is paramount to each of us in building our business. Now, the topic for today's training. I made my list of people. Now, what do I do with it? So, this training will show you how to categorize your list into smaller, manageable lists with a few suggestions on how to properly invite them to take a look at Team United. Now, I want you to remember, we asked you to make a list of 20, 25 closest people, not the ones who you think will build the business, not the ones who you think will love what we do. Don't exclude the ones that say, oh, no, they won't be interested in this for whatever reason. They've done it before and didn't have success. They joined me in another business, didn't have success. They don't have the money. The husband doesn't like what we do. Do not prejudge your list. Just simply, according to the Team United Handbook, make a list of your 20 to 25 closest people. And then you want to categorize that list. So step one in categorizing your list, divide your list into 4 categories by asking yourself this question. Do you think they will watch a 17-minute introduction video? Period. Not will they join your team, not will they build a business, none of that stuff, guys. Too much pressure. Keep it simple. Do you think you can ask them, will they watch a 17-minute video? Category 1 is absolutely. I'm positive they will watch the video if I ask them to. So when you make your list, your category 1 people, absolutely they'll watch a video for me. It's only 17 minutes. List 2, I think so. I'm not sure if they will go watch the video, but I think they will. Category 3, I doubt it. I'm not sure if they'll go watch the video, but I don't think so. I think they'll tell me no. Category 4, heck no. I am absolutely, positively sure if I ask them to go watch a video, they're going to say, no, I'm not watching the video. Those are your 4 different lists. Now remember, write your list straight down the page in one column. To the left of each name, place the appropriate number, 1, 2, 3, or 4, next to each person or couple. Yes, they'll watch it. You're pretty sure they'll watch it, but no guarantees. I'm not sure, but I doubt it. And not no, but heck no. If you're not sure which category to put someone in, put them in number 3 or number 4. Do not think too much about this. Simply make the list of your closest 20 to 25 people and categorize them according to whether they will watch the 17-minute video or not. KISS. Keep it Sesame Street simple. Don't think too much. You'll outthink this. It's really much more simple than you think to build this business. We make it tough. We make it difficult. All you have to do is go through your address book, make a list of the 20 to 25 people that are closest to you. Don't think about it. Just make the list and then categorize the list. No need to think about it. Just categorize the list based on whether they will watch a 17-minute video or not. Keep it Sesame Street simple. Now you have your list categorized. Now the fun starts. You have to remember, folks, these are just people. They do not know what you know. They have not seen what you have seen. You cannot tell them about it and expect them to understand it all. That's like me telling you about this awesome movie we saw just the other night, Thor Part 2. If I tried to describe that movie to you, there's no way I'm going to do it justice with all of the intricate details that go into making that movie. Same thing with Team United. There's no way you can go into all the intricate details that Team United brings to the table with all the different dynamics that all the different personalities and the Team United workforce bring. So keep it simple. Use the system, use the tools, let them do the hard work for you. Next thing you want to do is count how many people are in each category. In other words, how many ones, twos, threes, and fours. It should look something like this. Keep this information accessible. You're going to need this later on. How many people, when you categorize your list, how many people were in number 4 category? How many people did you say were going to say, heck no? Okay? Just put the number under the categories. Now, you simply contact these categories in this order. You contact your 4s, then your 2s, then your 3s, then your 1s. Call your people on list number 4, your heck knows, call them first. And then call your I don't know, but I think so, your list number 2. Then you call your list number 3. I doubt it, but I don't know, maybe. And then you call your 1s, your absolutelys, you call them last. Most of us call that list first. There's a reason for this order. There is a specific reason why you need to call the list in this order. Do not call your number 1s first. Again, keep it Sesame Street simple. Do not think so much. Simply make the list of your closest 20 to 25 people and categorize them according to whether they will watch the 17-minute video or not. Count how many people are in each category, and then call the categories in the suggested order. 1 paragraph, guys, not too tough to do. Now, here's some suggested scripts for you. You can use these scripts as a basis to invite your people. This is the script for your category 4. Hello, so-and-so. I just bumped into some people, if you live outside of America, say from America, who specialize in helping people make money. And it seems they're very good at it. Please, do me a favor. Watch a short video and tell me what you feel about the information. But more importantly, tell me what you feel about their sincerity. It's only 17 minutes. Literally, it's 17 minutes. When will you have time to do that for me? That's it. Now, these are your heck no's. These are the ones that are going to tell you, oh, no, I know it's another one of those businesses. No, I don't have time to watch your video, da-da-da-da-da. You simply reiterate. It's only 17 minutes, and all I want you to do is tell me what you feel about their sincerity, their body language. I know this isn't for you. I just want your opinion on the body language. And yes, you are interested in that information. Now, here's the tone and posture you should have when you're delivering this script. Excuse me. You should sound like you're in a huge rush. You're in a big hurry, which you should be because you have an entire list to call. You have no time for questions other than, will they do you this favor? Hey, I just need you to do this for me. I need you to do me this favor. Watch a short video and tell me what you feel about the information, but more importantly, tell me what you feel about their sincerity, about their body language, about their posture. When can you do that for me? That's it. Hey, I gotta go. I got 15 more calls to make. I just had to ask you real quick. Do me a favor. Boom, boom, boom. Do you care about their opinion? Yes, you do. Is it a deal breaker if they say yes or no? No. In this industry, 80% of the people that actually join your team, they're going to be company hoppers anyway. You don't have any control over that. Your job is to expose, not to close. Just get them in front of it and get their opinion. That's all you want to do. So, do not get hung up on whether they watch the video. Do not get hung up on whether they join. None of that stuff. You have no control over that. You can only control your invitation, and that's it. So, your category 4. Big rush. Do me a favor. Watch a short video. Give me some feedback. Because that's really what you're interested in. Their feedback. You're not trying to do a phone presentation or a sidewalk seminar. You just want to get their feedback. See if they resonate with anything in the video. Everybody's situation changes every 6 months or so. So when you say, oh, so-and-so won't want to get involved in something like this, that's not your determination. Your job is to expose them to it. Their financial situation may have changed. They could be very well looking at another opportunity when you call. You don't know. Oh, yes, I do. It's my brother-in-law, and he would never do anything like this. Then fantastic. That's what list 4 is for. Practice. That's why you call them first. You already believe they're going to say no. So there's no pressure on you. You just need to get used to using these words, this lingo. They're there for practice. Use them for just that. When they say, no, I am not going to look, tell them, fantastic, I appreciate your time. And hang up. They served their purpose. They helped you build your business anyway. They just didn't do it by joining. They did it by allowing you to have the opportunity to practice before you call the ones you really want to speak to, your number ones. That's why there's a specific reason for the order in which we call the list. Now, when you speak to your number 3s, now after the 4s, you're going to call the 2s, then the 3s. But here's the script for your 3s. I doubt you'll qualify for this, Joe Schmo, but I just bumped into some people from America who specialize in helping people make money, and it seems they are very good at it. Please do me a favor. Watch a short video and tell me what you feel about the information. But more importantly, tell me what you feel about their sincerity. It's only 17 minutes. Literally, it's just 17 minutes. When will you have time to do that for me? Now, you might say to yourself, wow, that sounds like the same thing as number 4. That's because it's identical to number 4, except for I doubt you will qualify for this. But, and I know some of you guys that are into grammar out there will say, Kenneth, you put your comma in the wrong place. No, I didn't. That's where I want you to break your sentence when you're speaking. But I just bumped into some people from America. Okay? The reason why is in the human brain, that's where all the excuses come in. Right behind but. When you say but, it eliminates everything in front of it. Whenever you're speaking to someone and they go blah, 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 but, that means you can scratch everything I just said and only listen to what I'm saying now. You want them to forget that you just told them that they do not qualify. And you have to remember, your tone and your posture with this script has to sound like you're attempting not to hurt their feelings. Remember, you are telling them that they may not be able to do this. They may not be able to qualify for this. Is it true? Yes, of course it is. You have no idea whether they'll even make it through the process. Most cannot or will not do what we do. You know that. It's not for the whole world. Stuttering, hesitating may soften the blow to their ego a little bit. So be gentle. Look, Joe Schmo, I doubt you'll qualify for this, but I just bumped into some people from America who specialize in helping people make money, and it seems they are very good at it. I'm going to give it a shot, but please do me a favor. Watch this short video and tell me what you feel about the information. But more importantly, their sincerity. Tell me what you feel about their sincerity, their posture, all of that stuff. I need some feedback from you. It's only 17 minutes. Literally, it's just 17 minutes. When will you have some time to do that for me? Category number 2. Now, you're going to call category number 2 after you call category number 4. 4, 2, 3, 1 in that order. But here we go. I'm not sure we can work together on this because I doubt you'll qualify for it. But, and then number 4. Notice, you'll say to yourself, this is the same from I doubt you will qualify for this, but it is. The only thing we added is I'm not sure that we can work together on this because. Now, here's the way the English language works. When you say because, everything that follows is important. When you say but, everything in front of it is irrelevant. It's a canceling out effect that allows them to keep or save face. Because when you're delivering script 2, you want to sound like you're a supervisor or boss talking to an employee. Not pushy or arrogant or look condescending or looking down like you're better than them. None of that stuff. Just a matter of fact, here it is, do what you want with it, join or not kind of posture. You should sound as if it is not a choice or a question, but an idea to be followed. Do not be a demanding jerk. Just perform your part and move on. It should sound something like this. I'm not sure that we can work together on this because I doubt you will qualify for it, but I just bumped into some people who specialize in helping people make money, and it seems they're very good at it. Please do me a favor. Watch a short video and tell me what you feel about the information. But more importantly, tell me what you feel about their sincerity. It's only 17 minutes. I mean, literally, it's 17 minutes. When will you have time to do that for me? That's how you should sound. One of those, I don't know if you're going to qualify for it. I don't know if you're going to understand it. I don't know if we're going to be able to work together. But here it is. That's how you want to do that one. Now, your number ones. Here's the deal with your number ones, guys. The reason why you call them last and not first is because you're going to get a few questions along the way. For those of you that have not been in the industry very long or have not had success in your questioning your own posture, self-concept, etc., then you're going to need a little bit of practice before you talk to your most valuable people. So go through the whole gamut first. The ones that you think are going to tell you no, the ones that you really don't know. Yeah, you're leaning to, yeah, they'll watch it. Yes, they'll check it out the video for me, or no, they won't. But you don't really know. So that's a toss up whether they will or you doubt it. Get all that stuff. Get all the practice. When you watch the 17-minute video for me, well, what is it about? You're going to get that. Why would you want to get that with your number one people and stutter in answering it? So you want to practice first, and there's no better person to practice on than the one you feel is not going to get involved anyway. So you have nothing to lose, therefore you have no pressure. What we normally do is we join a team or a business and we call our most valuable people first. We can't answer any of their questions. We plant seeds of doubt in them because we don't know the answer and we don't have the posture, and we mess up our hottest list. Let's do it the opposite way. So when you talk to your group number one, these are your red hot people. OMG! I'm so excited. I just bumped into some people from America who specialize in helping people make money, and it seems they are very good at it. You go right into it. Joe Schmo, you will not believe what I just bumped into. You need to check this out. Here it is. It's a 17-minute video. Go check it out. I'll wait right here. I need your feedback. Woo! That's the one you want to be super excited. And guess why? You've earned the right to call all these people. You've earned the right to call this number one list. You just practiced with everyone on your list. Now you're speaking to the people that you actually wanted to speak to from the beginning, for whom you are excited about. So be excited. You want to speak quickly with a raised voice. That shows excitement. Now, for some of you, we call phlegmatics, where we have to look at your eyes and see if your pupils dilated to figure out if you're excited or not. This is not that time. That your prospect on the other end of that call needs to see, feel, and hear your excitement. Do not be afraid to let them hear the laughter and the happiness in your voice. And if I could recommend, you may want to use Skype and turn on your camera so they can see the excitement in your face. It's a powerful thing. If you're excited, worst case scenario, they'll go check out the video just to see what you're all jacked up about. That's your number one list. Now, I'll give you a couple of little things Lisa and I want to share with you. If you get stuck and you do not know what to say, use one of these. Speaking with people is natural, so I want you to relax and use these to help. Okay? I'm just looking for a second opinion to check and see if you see and hear what I saw and heard when I looked at it. Will you do that for me? Not too difficult to think. Well, what is it? It's a 17-minute business video that I need someone to check out and give me feedback. Will you do that for me? You're answering their question. What is it about? A business opportunity. Can you spare 17 minutes for me? If they say no, move on. No big deal. Look, the video is very laid back and informal, as are the people in it. They could have done it all professional with lights and green screens and stuff. It's not like they couldn't afford it. But that's how these guys are. You'll even notice it with their website. Nothing fancy, no fluff, just straight to sharing information to help people make money. I need you to check out the video for me. When can you do that? That should be all the explanation you need to do on any one of those calls. Now, I want you to remember to speak with your people in this order: fours, twos, threes, ones. Do not switch up the order. The fours, you want to use this group for practice. You know they're not going to join you, right? So there's no pressure. Just use them for practice. Your twos, you're getting ready to put what you practice to work and see how well you do without risking your best prospects, your number ones. So your twos are your dry runs. You didn't know whether they watched the video or not anyway. So this is just a dry run. Now your threes, you can work on anything that you kind of started on and weren't comfortable with. You can work on that now. And since you're not sure whether they'll be interested or not, then don't put any pressure on yourself. Just ask them to watch the video and move on. Your threes are where you iron out any hiccups you have, and then you call your number ones. Now that you have practiced many times and had a chance to answer some questions, you can call your premium prospects and confidently perform. Make notes. Keep track of who you called, who you reached, who you left a message for, who called you back, and of course, who watched the video, and jot down some bullets in their responses to you. I hope that makes sense to everyone. If they give you a positive response, well, their posture looked good. The information sounded good. That was awesome. You tell them, thank you. I was just doing some research and your feedback was helpful. Thank you. If they're interested, they'll ask you, they want more information. You tell them, look, I just have a few more responses to get, and I'll call you back shortly with that info. If they're negative, at any time during the conversation, tell them, hey, thanks, man, I owe you one. But whatever you do not give out any additional information or book a presentation on this call. This call was to get their feedback. If they're excited, fantastic, tell them. I just have a few more responses to get, and I'll get back with you shortly with some additional information. Do not book them for a presentation on that first call. That makes you a liar while you were calling. Don't make yourself into a liar just because you're excited. You're not calling them to book the presentation. You're calling them to get them to watch their introduction video. That's why you're calling them. Stick to that. Don't mess it up. Keep it Sesame Street simple. KISS. Do not think too much. Simply make the list of your closest 20 to 25 people and categorize them according to whether they will watch the 17-minute video or not. Count how many people are in each category and then call the categories in the suggested order by utilizing a script as a basis from which to converse. Make notes. Be pleasant. Do not be hung up on the results. And do not give out any additional information on this call. This call was to get their opinion. And if there is interest, you can call them back and have a proper Team United conversation with them according to the handbook. Now, one final note. The reason why you want to count how many people are in each category is so in your records, as you call additional lists that you build, as you call additional people, you will begin to find the ratio of you and your sphere. You might have 1 out of 10 people that join. You might have 5 out of the 25 that go watch the video, of which 1 joined. Now you know your ratio. That's a powerful piece of information. Okay? There are other things that you'll use those numbers for. After you've been in the industry 90 days or with Team United for 90 days, you'll be able to look back and say, hey, I called 14 people. This didn't work for me. I called 20 people and signed up 5. You'll be able to dictate what's been going on with your list. Very powerful stuff. Any questions, comments, thoughts, ideas, concerns?
I have a quick question.
Yes, sir.
You said this will be recorded, right?
Yes, sir.
But will you also be giving out like scripts for it, like files that we can look at?
Well, I'm glad you asked. Thanks to, as you can see at the bottom screen, a special thanks to Yola. She took this entire training and put it on a Word document that we're going to convert to PDF format and make available for download on the team website. So everything you saw in this training, you'll be able to go back over it and listen to intonation patterns and the suggestions in the scripts, but you'll also have a printable copy of a PDF form of all the text in this training.
Very good. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Yola.
You're welcome. Any other questions, comments?
I have a question, please, Kenneth.
Yes, sir, Gary.
What's wrong? Is there anything wrong with practicing, like getting a list of people that are interested in calling them and practicing in number fours?
If you're calling a list of people that are interested, then they're not a number 4 category.
Well, okay. Well, I'm assuming. I guess I'm assuming wrong then. Because I've called lists and of people, of course, and I find out that a lot of times it's probably a bad list. Correct? Do you have um, any people that you would feel would supply good lists of names, opt-in names that we could use possibly?
No, I've never seen a good list, but then again, I've never seen a bad list either. Your success is going to come from people you meet, not from people you buy.
Okay, so basically you're saying that you don't feel that cold calling or anything like that is worth.
There are people out there who can be successful calling a cold list, but those are people who have extensive training in sales, have been in the sales industry, are really comfortable and adept at creating conversation, reading people.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
But you don't see anything wrong with giving it a try then, is what you're saying.
It's the long way around the barn, but it can't hurt if you're just using them for practice.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Not a problem, my friend. Good question. Any other questions, comments, thoughts, ideas?
Anna?
Yes, ma'am.
So I speak to a couple of people on Facebook every day, and they're my close friends, but they don't use Skype.
Mm-hmm.
Is it okay to use this method on Facebook with them?
Sure, as long as you're typing in a private conversation and not posting it on each other's wall. If they're on Facebook, that's fantastic. That's no big deal to get them to go watch the video. If they get excited about the information in the video, they'll open a Skype account so they can see the presentation. I assure you of that. Because if they see the possibility of them being able to have success, that will be enough for them to have Skype. They just don't see the value in Skype because they prefer Facebook. But when Skype becomes a business tool, now they don't mind setting up a Skype account.
And my second question is, my list is ready. So if I categorize them today, can I start calling people tomorrow?
Absolutely. Once you categorize your list, you want to call your number 4s as soon as possible. Now, let's say, and that brings up a good question. Good question, Glenda. Let's say you call your You set up your list, you categorize it, and you call your number fours. You start dialing and you're getting answering service after answering service after answering service. The message you want to leave is, hey, how you doing? This is Glenda. Call to check up on you, chit chat with you. Give me a shout. Do not call them and say, hey, I wanted to call and tell you about a business. I need you to watch a video, blah, blah, blah. You don't want to have a conversation with an answering service, okay, or voicemail. You want to have a conversation with an individual. So make sure that you leave a message that is general enough that they call you back. Now, when they call you back, have the conversation. How have you been? How's the family? All that kind of wonderful stuff. And then tell them you want to get together with them in the near future. You have something you want to run by them. Do not do it on that call. Okay? Care about your people. Don't just try to slam them in your business. The reason they're going to get into business is because you cared about them, not because you gave them a fantastic pitch and a cool laid-back video. They're going to join you because they didn't feel like you were just trying to bamboozle them into your business. So if you get an answering service, they call you back and it's like, hey, Glenda, I ain't heard from you in a while. What's going on? Oh, nothing. Just wanted to catch up with you. Da-da-da-da-da. Sure, there's some stuff I want to share, run by you and share with you, but we could do that later, next week or whatever. I just want to touch base and see if the earth spun you off or something. How you been? How's the kids? How's the wife? How's the family? Blah, blah, blah. Fantastic. Let's get together, have a cup of coffee next week. Be friends. Let's get together on Skype. If it's not somebody local, let's get together on Skype. Let's, keep connected. Oh, I know you guys are doing something. What are you into? We're into making money, but, that's not what this call is for. This call was to connect with you. We'll talk about that down the road. How you been? What are you doing on your job? Now you have a great opportunity to find their highest value. See what I mean?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Good question.
I have one last question, Ken.
Yes, ma'am.
A lot of my friends are busy because they're working. So if I ask them, when can you get back to me? And they say, well, I'm busy this week. How do I get a time and a date to speak to them? Or what is the next thing I tell them?
You don't. If somebody is being evasive and they do not want to commit to you, there's nothing that you can say that's going to make them want to commit to you. They're going to give you a time and a day just to get you off the phone. If they're being evasive when you ask for a specific time to get back with them, and they say, oh, well, let's just get together next week. I'm super busy, blah, blah, blah. Fantastic. You talking about the beginning of the week or the end of the week? If they say, oh, let's get together the beginning of next week, fantastic. If I don't hear from you Monday or Tuesday, I'll give you a shout on Tuesday or Wednesday. And then go through the script on Tuesday and Wednesday when you call them back. That way there's no pressure on anyone. You should have 25 people to call. Just on your first go-round. By no means is that everyone in your cell phone. These are just 20 to 25 of your closest people. There's another group behind that. 20 to 25 of your second most closest people. And then you go through the same process. This first list is just to get you warmed up and going in the right direction. Excellent questions.
Thank you, Kenneth.
Any other questions?
I have one, Kenneth.
Yes, ma'am.
So I know we had this conversation before, but I struggled in the beginning to understand what you meant by closest people. Hello?
I'm here.
I lost you. Did you hear me?
I heard you say, we've had this conversation before, but something about closest people.
I suddenly can't hear you. Hello?
Ask your question. Hello? Hello, hello? Can anyone hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Kenneth.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you, Gary. Any other questions?
Yes, just one quick one, and this is going to sound really funny because, of course, I would feel funny about this naturally, but just calling people is just it's always I'm not good on the phone, and just calling people has always been kind of an uncomfortable thing for me, except for certain people. And is that a normal thing? Is that something that I mean, a lot of people I think go through that, don't they?
There are quite a number of people, Gary, that go through the 800-pound phone. Uh, when it's time to call somebody about what time the game comes on or what time the favorite show comes on, it's a very easy, quick speed dial. But when it comes to the business, phone starts to weigh 800-900 pounds. Here's the solution. Pick up the phone, dial the number, perform the script.
Okay. Just don't think about it. Gotcha.
Don't
Thank
think
you.
too much. Keep it Sesame Street simple. the reason
Thank
why,
you, sir.
Gary, here's the deal. Some of us with the technology today, it might not be a phone call. It might be a Skype call. It might be a WhatsApp. You might connect with them so you can get to a phone call or get to a Skype call. The key to this thing is just inviting people to take a look at a video. You're not trying to recruit. You will fail and have a lot, I mean, a very large number of frustration when you do that. That's been done for 70 years.
Right. I understand. That's how I was kind of taught to do it. I guess maybe that's why I do feel uncomfortable a lot of times when I pick up the phone because, yeah. Okay. Thank you, Kenneth. Thank you.
You feel uncomfortable because you're trying to recruit them. And that's a selfish act, and you're not a selfish person, so it feels uncomfortable. Just invite them to take a look at a video. The team will take it from there. It doesn't rest on you anyway, so no need to put that pressure on yourself.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Good question, my friend. And if you need, that's part of plugging into the bigger team. Practice with some of the teammates first. Get really comfortable with the particular script you're going to use with a particular list. And to the point where you can memorize it. It's one paragraph. You pick up the phone, get your tone right, get your posture right, deliver it, answer the one or two questions, and either get their feedback or get their time when they're going to watch the video or not. Real easy, no pressure.
Okay.
And the more you do it, the more comfortable you will become.
All right. I think I can. I got that. Thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you, Gary. Any other questions?
Hey, Kenneth, I'm back. Can I attempt that question again?
Yes, please.
So my reference to closest people were people I spoke to every day. They might, and I struggled because they were not amounting to 20 people. I erupted. I really had to scratch around my list to get to 12 people who I called closest people, and other people I hadn't spoken to them maybe in 6 to 8 months. So I had trouble calling them close. So am I on the right track?
No, you're overthinking it. Write down 20 of the 25 of your closest people. Don't pressurize the yourself and the situation with how close is closest. 20 to 25 of your closest people, categorize them and call them.
Okay.
That make sense?
Yeah. I'm trying not to overthink it.
Well, don't think at all. Open your phone, write down 20 to 25 of your closest people, and then categorize them, call your upline, practice a little bit, and then call them.
Okay.
Sound good?
Yep.
All right. Any other questions, comments, thoughts, ideas?
Nope.
All right. Fantastic. I appreciate you guys spending time. And we'll do this again every Sunday night. And every Sunday night there'll be a different training. And don't forget to check the schedule, guys, for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 11, take that back, 12 noon and 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Lots of good stuff coming at you guys, especially on Wonderful Wednesday for the X Factor trainings. And we thank you guys for taking valuable time for being on this particular training. You guys have an awesome night and dominate the day. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Kenneth.
Thank you, my friends.
Thanks, Kenneth.
You're welcome.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Kenneth.
You all are welcome. Thanks.
Oh.